if I call and I say that, I really am thinking about, unaliving myself, that the police are going to show up at my door.
Yeah, I think that's a very common misconception, and it really becomes a barrier to people reaching out
Hmm.
because to think, and I think some of that comes from maybe having used 911. 911 calls often end in a response, right? An in-person response. 98+% of 988 calls end on the phone.
Mm.
So less than 2% of the calls, and this is not just my center, nationwide, less than 2% of the calls to 988 require a response. A response happens when there's a medical emergency,
Hmm.
when the person on the other side of the phone is really unable to be safe beyond the phone call. And that might mean that they might have already taken actions to take their life, and therefore the counselor is having to send emergency personnel to support them in that moment. But aside from those less than 2%, where there's an imminent danger to the caller, all other calls are resolved on the phone.